channel.
3 rounds to determine one clear winner. This is Iron Rounds. And on today's episode, we got some pretty impressive characters for you guys. And this is the last one for our good rounds. And then next month should be the bad. And then next month after that will be the wild. So if you're not already aware, we're going to be putting out the rest of the remaining good survivors to go against whoever survives in the bad competition, and then from November we're going to finally determine through the wild, which happens to be the good and the bad hybrid, going against each other to determine who will be the actual clear winner of this tournament Iron Rounds. Alright, so let's move on. So let's start off with round 1, Space Gap. Alright, let's start off with Green Arrow. His name has to be a dead giveaway when it comes to having the upper hand in a long distance contest. His thing is being able to shoot impossible shots. Not to mention his weapon of choice has come a long way from its invention during its time, as the bow and arrow got a serious upgrade since then, having an array of different bows for every occasion. We're talking explosive ones that can form a smoke, knockout gases, nets that can catch his target, a giant boxing glove designed for one clean knockout punch. He also is pretty fast at delivering several arrows at once, making dodging them that much more impossible. Now let's talk about Black Widow. Her acrobatic skills along with her amazing reflexes are a combo that shouldn't be dismissed so easily during a battle. She dodges bullets on a regular, and that speaks highly. She too has weapons that can go the distance covered on her. She's pretty much covering herself, or she has gears on her, whether it's on her belt or her cuffs. If she decides with the bracelet cuffs, which happens to be those braces she wears around her, I don't know what you would call those, can possibly stun him in submission or using others to counter certain arrows. Her belt possesses smoke bombs to help her cover her from a clear shot, or any tiny explosives to rock the ground Green Arrow is standing on when taking a shot also allows her a shot of her own to take. Ultimately, there has to be a clear winner in this round, and my pick is Green Arrow. He is a very skilled archer, and if he catches you from afar, he will move like a gun shoots a bullet before Widow can react to the variety of arrows thrown with unpredictable curves attached to each arrow. Remember, these things can be explosive, smokes, all sorts of things. So yeah, I'm gonna give this round to Green Arrow. Alright, round 2, face to face. So let's start off with Green Arrow. He has upgraded his fighting style after training with the same master as Deathstroke was trained by, which should implicate Green Arrow has some moves to bring to the table to surprise Widow, as he dabbled with superhuman level fighters. Let's not forget Solomon Grundy was on one of those tough challenges he vanquished. Not to mention long game wise, he has survival skills that would be helpful if to manage like a trap, know how to keep alive for the longest time, for the long haul before Widow is weak enough for an opening. So let's say hypothetically he catches her in a long game and they're pretty much going and building camps and stuff like that. Green Arrow is much more capable of surviving in those type of environments long game wise compared to Widow. Widow is probably a survivalist herself, but at some point she will probably be more weakened than Green Arrow is, since Green Arrow is kind of home to him when it comes to adapting in an environment of survival. When you look at the island he had to survive, his suit will help him keep the bullets fires at him, like, you know, from ending him for good, as it is bulletproof or Kevlar, sorry. As long as he keeps his head low during all of it. Now let's talk about Widow. She fought 100 men on her own. That's it. Kidding. But really, does that not drive my argument home? Oliver is known, and if you don't know Oliver, aka the Green Arrow, is known to be a fighter of a high caliber himself, given he has fought Deathstroke from time to time to a stalemate. But If one skilled fighter seemed challenging for him, imagine a decent amount of fighters by the hundreds coming at you in waves. Widow demonstrates she is up to the task, making her endurance and skills hard to match. Her bracelets have plenty of up-close weapons to distract Green Arrow or put him down for the count, and it comes with several options on each wrist, making her chances that much more possible. Ultimately, there has to be a clear winner for this round, and my pick is Black Widow. Green Arrow has learned more skills and is indeed an impressive fighter, but Widow has defeated way more heavy hitters in her time, while he has only been able to fight some to a draw. Don't believe me? Here's a list here's a list that the Black Widow has defeated. The Punisher, the Winter Soldier, Hawkeye, Spider-Man, Crossbones, and even Wolverine when she was young. Okay, so that's saying something. So yeah, this round goes to Black Widow. Alright, round 3 takes it home. Alright, let's start off with Green Arrow. He comes with an arsenal of arrows that he has executed time after time again with perfection, nailing his target in some of the most insane feats done by an archer. Not forgetting, he also has fought superhuman characters from time to time that even might have had the more superior mind when you consider how much brain function control Deathstroke has compared to the average human. If an opportunity presents itself for Green Arrow to get his shot with the bow, it's safe to bet he'll nail his opening and claim it. Now let's talk about Widow. She has once stated to the Punisher that he may be stronger, but she's faster. And this applies here as well. He may be stronger, but Black Widow would still be able to get around his strikes or moves with her amazing speed and reflexes. Her time in the comics facing Hawkeye from time to time gives her experience over archers that not many have, given she has worked alongside him, learning his tricks as they went on many missions together. He too possesses arrows with several tricks, but Widow has found a way out of those jams. Same can be said about the Green Arrow. Ultimately, there has to be a clear winner for this round, and my pick is Black Widow. Green Arrow has a list of incredible arrows that can do some serious damage to an individual, but without it, he only shows being able to hold his own mostly than getting the job done. While Black Widow has been training since youth how to execute a target she has her sight on, and when it comes to more powerful opponents or even skilled ones, she has put some to shame after facing her. So at the end of a long battle from far to up close, she would eventually get her opening as well and takes this one home. But as always, no press, fam. You guys can hashtag either one of these ones and then just make an argument. If your argument's compelling enough, we will decide maybe to change our mind and vote for that character. But for now, Black Widow is moving on to the next round. And as always, no press, fam, we really appreciate you guys keeping it 600 subs. Peace. And as always, guys, if you guys enjoy our content, you know what you guys can do. You can share, you can like, or you can subscribe to our channel. When you guys subscribe to our channel, you know what you do. You guys are building our empire and allowing us to provide you guys with even much more greater content for you guys to enjoy.